Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody, wherever part of the world you're in. I'm currently here in Istanbul, Turkey, and just kind of looking around and visiting this pretty interesting museum. I thought I share this artwork and pictures of some places to see here in Istanbul, Turkey. As you all know, this part of the world was recently hit by a calamity that no one had ever expected to happen. And I thought I'd share this quick, condolences to all those who have been affected by this immense tragedy that hit this country. I'd like to ask for the people of the world to consider lending a hand, donating to the victims and their family of such catastrophic, event that literally shook this country. This beautiful country has so much history in it, throughout history and the development of modern civilization. Turkey's been, that centerpiece where the world connects from the west to the east. This country's been that centerpiece and the bedrock of the world's civilization. With that said, I wanted to show you some of these pictures that have influenced modern day civilization throughout Europe as well as Asia. So this is at the Yaman Kaita Namrut mountain. Okay. The Hagia Sophia Mosque and everything else that is revered and treasured by many people of this world. So really, there is no need for anyone to engage in any hateful, unproductive destruction of civilization. And these are, some of the historical landmarks that should unite the peoples of this world. Okay, this is Izmir, ancient city of Bergama. Okay. Unfortunately, there are still people that want to divide, people groups promote ethnocentrism, and engage in very unproductive, interactions among people groups, among nationalities. So with that said, I hope, whoever's watching this would consider some of the things that, we evolved from. That's the main reason why civilization continues to develop, to advance our common cause, our common goal as people. You know, there is no lesser individual, there is no higher individual on this planet. We are all the byproduct of civilizations around the world. You know, there is no superior or inferior people, only mindsets. Okay? The biggest fallacy on this planet is when people are promoting ethnocentrism as if there is such thing as human superiority. There is none. If you read history books, engage in subject matter research of the advancements of people around the world, you will see that there is no one ethnicity that is better than anybody else. Fortunately, what's been happening in these quests of civilization and people groups to promote superiority that shows no bearing whatsoever to productivity. You know, humanity today is faced with poverty, human strife, war, you know, underdevelopment, uneducated, futile behaviors. Okay? Those are the things that we need to combat as people, not each other's ability to reason. And most of the time, that's what we are always fighting over. You know, why do we have to fight over superiority? That's not going to last much. You know, once we're gone, we're gone. That's not going to last much. What will last is how we unite people. We will be remembered by what we did above and beyond, you know, the superficial nature of humanity. And that's what destroyed civilizations around the world. Superficial ambiguity, disjointed opinions of people against other people that don't look, think, act like them, or be, you know, altogether different. If we were meant to be the same, this world would be such a boring place to live in. On top of that, we won't ever evolve as human beings. So with that said, folks, again, I want to ask your support to please share this video, let the world know, to support the Turkish people in their time of need with all these, you know, calamities that took place in Turkey. Let's try to promote Turkey and its people, and united, we help this country rebuild. You know, this is an act of God, what took place here. And thousands have perished. So let's take a moment and pause to honor those victims. So let's do a moment of silence to honor those who suffered. Thank you everybody for watching this quick and, in my opinion, needed moment of silence for the Turkish people. You know, those who will perish in the earthquake and their family members and friends. Let's all remember Turkey in their time of need. You know, we are all on this rock temporarily. Okay, folks, we're all are going to expire one day. Let's not make things worse on each other. Let's not create more division. Let's aspire to build each other up and create a world that we would be proud of to leave to our children and their children. With that said, thanks for watching. My name is Al Mina, and my main purpose for this blog or platform is to support economic development worldwide, to improve lives, to improve, the status of everyone. We now have the tool to make this world a much more efficient, much more productive, much more interesting, and a better world to live to our children and their children and their children's children. Let's not waste that opportunity, because for so long people wasted the opportunity to make this world a much more harmonious, peaceful, and productive world. We have no reason now in the year 2023 not to build everybody up, not to build capacity, not to build human intelligence, not to build relationships. So let's do that now, since for the longest time people have not thought about this part of the world. Let's help them out. Okay, let's put aside our differences and work together to influence the world. We actually have an opportunity today to make this world a much better place. Let's not waste that opportunity. Don't use social media to simply put up superficial engagements and unproductive opinions and disjointed ideas. Use social media productively, and that will lift all boats around the world. Okay, folks, remember, we only have one life. Okay, we continuously try to destroy this planet and societies and people and governments and economies. That's going to be on us. Okay, let's not be that generation that ended up dooming the next generation of people. With that said, please make sure to subscribe and to our channel. Tell your family and friends to support Turkey. If you can donate to Turkey, donate here. It's important that the world community is united in being a problem solver, being an inspiration to others. Okay, for the longest time, humanity have been screwing up majorly. Okay, there's a way for us today to make things better and improve society, and let us reflect on Turkey to be that leader to unite the world. Okay, all right, folks. Well, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like us on Facebook and YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Press like on this video and share it with your family and friends. With that said, thanks for watching. Take care.